How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. Here working today on Julie's channel. She's doing a project and she needs some metal flowers. So I'm going to show you guys how I came up with a metal flower, and I'm thinking it's going to be pretty easy. So let me show you what I got to work with and show you how I'm going to do it. Now, I just started off with a plain piece of paper, and this is what I come up with. I drew a circle in the center, and then I drew a bigger circle all the way around the outside where I wanted the center of each petal. And then I just took the distance from that circle to this circle, and from here to the center of here to here, and then drew a circle and then straight line cut them off all the way around. And that gave me petals. And this piece here is going to be our center that goes on there. And then we're going to have to cut two of these in order to make a metal flower, kind of 3D. And we'll put that underneath of there. And being that they're made out of metal, we should be able to bend these up a little bit and kind of make them look like a flower. So that's what we're going to be making today. And I just kept this to show you guys how I did it on paper. And then I had Julie cut me some cardboard out, something a little bit heavier, so we can trace it. So all I'm going to do today, hopefully, I have enough of this metal to make these flowers. So we're going to make them out of this old rusty metal. And we're just going to trace them out here. Hopefully this is going to work okay. This is that old metal galvanized steel. We did a video, or I did a video on how to make galvanized steel rust. And this is that galvanized steel, and this is the type of rust that Julie wanted. So we have to have a total of 6 of these guys, and I think we're going to have more than enough room to do 6 of these. So all I'm going to do right now is we're going to take our tin snips, and I'm just going to kind of get this a little bit smaller so it's a little bit easier to work with. I don't want to wipe off all that chalk I put on there. So we'll just set this off to the side. And now what we're going to do is just going to take our tin snips and we're going to start cutting. Now, mind you, these guys don't have to be perfect. It is a craft. So in crafts, nothing looks perfect as far as I'm concerned. So we're just going to take our time and get this guy all cut out. And then we're going to come back and I'll show you what they look like once I get them all cut out. Keep working easy with your tin snips until you get them all cut out. Okay, now that we have all of our petals cut out, 2 of these go to one flower. All two to one flower, 2 to the next flower, because we're doing 2 flowers. So now I got the centers. I got to cut out the centers now. Once we get the centers cut out, we'll have our flower pretty much all cut out. And it's pretty simple, a little flower. Hopefully it'll work out nice. But I always try to do as simple as I possibly can so everybody could learn to do this on their own. The hardest thing I seen was doing the paper at first, finding out what size. I needed 6-inch flowers. So now the centerpiece is to go right over top of the center of that flower right there. So I'll go ahead and get this cut out, and then we'll see if we can get these guys fixed up here where they look good. Okay, as you can see, this is what we have right now. We have 3 pieces of metal. We have our bottom petal, these petals, and the center. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to work on the petals themselves. Alright, we got our one flower here. And what I've done is I just stuck a piece of wood in my vise, and I have a small ball peen hammer here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this petal, and we're just going to basically bang it up really good. So we're going to try to stay away from the center as much as we can. Just want to work up in this. You want to curl this flower up, or this petal. What you're doing, you just want to get whatever shape you want on the petal. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just kind of giving it a little texture, a little character to your petal. Okay, now that we have these two petals, and they're bent up pretty good. I think it's starting to look good. Now we got to do the center, and we're going to do it the same way as the petal, but we just want it to be rounded. So we're just going to start in the center and start tapping. You guys see that okay? Just work your way right around the center and just keep tapping around. It should make it like a bowl. Okay, both our flowers are finished now. I'm just going to drill a tiny little hole through the center so we can put a nail on there to hold them all together. So, cool little metal flower. Let's get some holes. What we're going to do now is we're just going to find the center the best that we can. Make sure the flower's lined up on there, and then we're going to drill a nice little small hole through all sheets. So now we have a hole that will line up with all three of these, and it should be pretty much perfect. So just a tiny little nail. Now what I'll do is I'll mark like number 1 on this one. So all three of these flowers, you put number 1, number 2, and number 3, and the other one I'll put A, B, and C on it. That way we know the difference, so the whole line's back up. Just a tiny little nail through the center. You can see just a small nail. Once you line all your petals up where you want them to go, you twist everything because that's the way you have it, and you'll have a nice little flower. I think it looks pretty good. First flower I ever made. Well, I got my grandson with me and he wanted to be in this clip, so I wanted you guys to meet Cam. You want to tell him hi, Cam? You want to tell him hi? Say hi. Hi. All right. Well, anyhow, we got the flowers done, and I think they turned out pretty good for the first flowers I ever built. Julie's doing a project. I don't know if you've seen the project yet, but either she already put it on or we're going to be putting this one on. You'll get to see it. It's just a craft she's doing, and she needed a couple flowers. So we got them built for her. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget, subscribe to Julie's channel so you guys can see all the projects we put on here. She loves to craft, so that's what we're going to put a bunch of crafts and stuff on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time. We're done, huh? Tell them bye. Say bye. Tell them up there. See the camera? Tell them bye. Right there. Tell them bye. That's okay. All right, we done?